All right, so I think we're live. I can see that we're live. So kung naririnig nyo po and okay naman yung sounds nyo, please comment below if good yung sounds. So let me know para alam ko if I have to adjust my sounds. So let me know, everyone. So I'm just gonna wait for your comment para at least alam ko kung nakikita nyo or naririnig nyo ang sounds. So let's just check. Let's do the testing. Hello, hello. I see people already in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know if okay yung sounds. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Great. Awesome. So welcome to part 2 of the fast track to freelancing. So today's topic will be what skills can you offer online? So before tayo mag-umpisa sa ating topic, I'd like to greet everybody, syempre, sa ating mga comments dito. Hello, Akimi, LJ, Pinky, hello, Joyce, Geraldine. There's a lot. Wow, dami na. Thank you so much for giving your Thursday evening to this training session. Annalisa, Mariz, sino pa ba? Princess, Joyce, ayan. Si Nelk, Jane, hello. Anna Marie, Cecil, Leanne, Zina, Cheryl, Michaela, Geraldine, Aran, Charmaine, Mafe, Jeffrey Penn, kung tama yung pagkasabi ko ng name mo. Kay, hello everybody. And bago tayo mag-umpisa, of course, I'd like to know where you're watching from. So why don't you guys go ahead and tell me where you're watching from. So personally ako, I'm here in Antipolo. I'm also watching the webinar at the same time para makita ko rin yung comments nyo. So hang on. So let's see. And wow, so we have people from Marikina. Nice. Hello. Asan pa ba? Yes, thank you, Annalisa. Maganda headset ko. Yes, I love this headset. Pinaghirapan ko siya nung nasa call center pa ako. From Cebu, hello. And meron, wow, all the way from Norway. Wow, galing. KSA, hello. Laguna, Cavite, South Korea, wow. Saudi Arabia. Cecil from Antipolo, hello. Laguna, Ilocos Norte, Parañaque. Ang galing, ang dami. Wow. Thank you so much for joining this Thursday once again. And for making time and commenting also, letting me know na okay naman yung sounds ko and you guys commenting kung saan kayo galing. So I'm really excited to get started sa ating topic for today. And I'd like to welcome you all to part 2. So last week, si Pinky ang nagbigay ng part 1 session and Today, it'll be my session, and we'll be talking about what skills can you offer online. So very exciting ito kasi a lot of people wonder kung ano yung skills na pwede nilang i-offer. And most of the time, people are thinking na wala silang skills na may offer, when in fact, there is a lot of skills that you can offer online. Okay. And sa mga tao na nanood, I would definitely encourage you to share this sa Facebook nyo or tag people you feel na makaka-benefit sa session na ito. And especially with the following sessions din. And if you haven't already watched the first session, it's here in the VA Bootcamp page. Hanapin nyo lang yung first session ni Pinky. Then you'll be able to watch that previous live session. Okay, so go ahead and share it and tag people that you know. Right, so let's get started. And I'm going to be sharing my screen in a bit. So let me just... go ahead. All right. So let me know if nakikita nyo ang aking mahiwagang screen. Because if you don't, I need to fix it. All right. So I'm going to see the comments again kung meron kayong sinabi na nakikita nyo. Let me know, guys, if you can see it. Let me see. Update. See the comments again kung meron kayong sinabi. Right. Okay. Thank you for sharing, everyone. Thank you. Right. And don't forget that at the end of this 4 sessions, so 4 na sessions ito, you will get a free freelancing toolkit. Absolutely free itong toolkit na to, along with a certificate from VA Bootcamp signed by our one and only Jason Dulay. And what's in the checklist, or what's in the freelancing toolkit, it's a checklist of getting started with freelancing, yung pros and cons of freelancing, and of course, a summary of all of the lessons na nakuha nyo from this 4-part session series. Okay. All right. So let's, all right, thank you for letting me know na clear naman pala ang ating presentation. So let's get started. What skills can you offer online? And another question that I'd like to tackle is why you're here. So i-share nyo naman sa comments below as well what brought you to come here sa training session na ito. This is just a 1-hour training session, and you're giving your time actually to come and listen and watch sa training session nito. What prompted you, or what are your reasons kung bakit nandito kayo? I'd like to know. I'm curious to know what brought you here. So let me know. Thank you, Pinky, for linking your webinar here as well para sa mga tao na hindi watch ng session mo. Okay. So just waiting. Let's see. I'm just waiting for your comments, guys. Your reasons for being here, of course. I'd like to know, yun nga, para at least we can get to know each other through that. Na alam ko na saan kayo located. I got your part where you said na okay yung sounds ko and everything. So I'm seeing here, number 1 reason from Rhea is my family. Yes, that was also my number 1 reason, my family, my son. Sabi ni Zina, because I'm newbie here and willing to learn more. That's actually a great attitude to have, is that you're willing to learn more. Of course, learning is a continuous process. So kailangan talaga na we should always be open to learning new things. Joy Hortensio says, for my family, to be with them all the time. Yes, I know the feeling. Lalo na sa mga mommies, lalo na kapag baby pa yung mga anak natin, di ba? We have a tendency to have, or kahit naman malaki na sila, yung mga anak natin, we have a tendency to be, or to have separation anxiety. Naranasan ko yon. Every time I went to work in the call center at night, parang iniisip ko, hindi ko katabi yung anak ko. What's next? Planning to start a home-based online job. This is from Gay Villanueva Banta. Yes, very good. Thank you. See, Deborah, I want to learn more. That's why I'm here. Hello, hello. This is one of our students as well. I want to be a VA from Cecil. I want to work online. Aran, to learn more. Thank you. I'm here because I like you too. Thank you. Yenny, to learn more about freelancing and how to become a VA soon. Leanne says, mahina po work namin dito sa Korea kaya need ko po ng part-time para sa ekonomiya. Tama yan. Yes, very good. Princess Soriano, interested to be VA soon. Kay, I want to learn how to work online. Abby, to learn more po. Anna Marie, to learn more knowledge about freelancing. Ano yon? Burns. Okay. Burns, pinapansin na kita. Hello, hello. CD Clark, I am interested to home base for my pullback plan after my contract end and want to work for it. That's a good backup plan, yes. Joyce Enriquez, willing to learn and discover something from me through this online work. Leah, more friends, yes. Mahar, refresh knowledge, yes. Dory Martinez, for more insights in freelancing. Jenny, I want to have quality time for my son and my family. Jax, leeching some knowledge. Again, that's a good term, leeching some knowledge. And Morfem, nag-work ako dati online almost a year, na-stop, nahihirapan ako uli makahanap ng client. Then I think I need to learn more skills. Yes, definitely. To learn more pa sa aking freelancing journey. So there's a lot. Mostly it's because you want to learn more, and some of you because you want to make this a career. Yung iba, it's like a backup plan for you. The others because sa ibang bansa sila, they definitely either want to come back home or they want to make this as a part-time kasi nga they're not earning enough, right? So let's go on ahead with our skills on what we can offer online. So our next slide will take us on the coverage of what this training session will be all about. Number one is, where can you find online jobs? So we'll be covering that. How do you send an application? And common online job scams and how to avoid them. Right. So over here, you can see a question. What is a niche? Pinky mentioned this in the last session, a niche. So maraming tao mag-iisip, ano nga ba yun? And if you weren't able to watch the last session, you'll be able to see na our meaning here will be defined a bit more. So a niche is a specialized segment of the market for a particular kind of product or service. So it's specialized, it's specific, yun ang niche. So, kumbaga, nag-narrow down ka sa one thing. You're focused on one thing. And we'll expound more on that a little bit in the coming slides. And then we have generalist. So aside from a niche, we also have a generalist. So what exactly is a generalist? This is the opposite of a niche and the general market for a product or service. So kumbaga pang malawakan siya. There's no specific focal point, or hindi siya nagfo-focus sa specific thing or just one thing. It's vast, it's wide, masyadong malawak siya. Okay? And next up, here is I'd like to welcome you to our famous stick drawings by Jason Dulay. So not sure if he's watching this, but I'd like to introduce his famous stick drawing. So this person, let's call this person, the person here we see sa tabi ng bahay. This is Sam. So Sam just bought a house. So very excited to Sam because it's a new house. It's his own house. And so he goes ahead and buys this, but then after a while, he notices that there is a problem with the roof, meron problema sa pintuan, sa plumbing, sa pader, and whatnot. Ang dami. The windows need work. So what does Sam eventually do? So like here in this next picture, you see that sad face na si Sam because ang dami ang problema sa bahay niya. And of course, we wouldn't want to live in a house where we're not comfortable, right? There's leaking roof sa taas kapag tag-ulan. Ang hirap nun, di ba? And the windows are broken, the door is broken, takot tayo na madaling mapasukan ng magnanakaw, di ba? So there's a lot of problems and Sam is not happy with what's happening around his house. So naisipan ni Sam na tumawag ng somebody to come in and fix his house. And this person that Sam calls is called Felix. So si Felix ay taga-ayos, but he's a general fixer. Hindi yung fixer ng ng under the table sa either sa government or whatnot para sa documents natin. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is he just fixes things, but he fixes a lot of things. So kind of like parang jack of all trades, si Felix. And that sounds well and good. We all like somebody who has knowledge about a lot of things, or somebody who's a jack of all trades, diba? So Felix goes ahead and fixes Sam's house, and natuwa na si Sam because nakita niya na ayos naman yung bahay niya. And Felix goes away, Sam goes back to his house because he's happy once again. But then the scenario here is that down the road, or sige, sabihin natin a couple months later or a couple of weeks later, nasira na naman yung mga same problems that were fixed earlier by Felix. So nag-arise na naman yung mga problema, and this looks like another problem once again for Sam na gagastos na naman siya to fix the house. So you can see that the problems arose right after, or even after a while, despite the fact na meron nag-ayos sa bahay ni Sam. Now let's look at another scenario. Same bahay, same stick drawings, but this time we're going to make it a little bit different for Sam. So same thing, bumili si Sam ng bahay, very happy siya, but then of course the usual thing, the broken down windows and doors and roofing, plumbing and everything, right? And so Sam decided to call people to come in and fix their house. Only this time, Sam calls several people. So dito naman, makikita natin na Sam will call like Mike. Mike is a roofing expert. So siya yung talagang tag-ayos ng bubong. Yun lang yung talagang ginagawa niya. Tag-ayos siya ng bubong. And then we have Annie. Annie is a plumber. So siya, specifically lang talaga na si Annie ay taga-fix ng or taga-ayos ng plumbing. What else? And then Felix for the other things, okay, for the general stuff. And they all do a great job and they all go away happy after Sam pays them up. Now, the thing is, over here, we see that Sam will have to pay each one. Okay? It'll generally cost more kasi nga isa-isa yung babayaran niya. It's not just one person na babayaran niya. He's gonna have to pay the other people. Si Felix, si Annie, and si Mike. Okay? But then Sam is happy with the end result because nakikita niya that there was quality and definitely focused yung attention ni Mike sa roofing lang. He's an expert sa specific problem lang na yon. Likewise with Annie. Okay? So a specialist or a niched person will be a master or an expert of a specific niche. This is what a specialist will be all about. And I'm gonna pause here for a minute para makita ko yung mga comments dito because I see that there's quite a number of comments passing na. So I'm gonna pause. Let's see. And if you have any questions, we will address them after. Let's see. Okay, so cute and clear structure. Thank you, Michaela. All right, so, and we have more people coming in, new people coming in to watch. It's okay kung na-late kayo, you can always watch the replay. So don't worry about that. And yeah, I don't see any questions, so pwede tayo mag-proceed. All right. So moving on to the next part, we're going to talk about the generalists, the jack of all trades, as I mentioned earlier. They know a little bit about everything, pero yun nga, they're not specifically focused on just one thing. Ang dami nilang sako. Excuse me. So they might be focused on several different things na ang kalat. It's not a bad thing to be a jack of all trades. In fact, a lot of people start sa pagiging jack of all trades. Okay? And so for clients and customers, a specialist or a niche would be more expensive. And it's usually better. Hindi natin imamaliit ang pagiging generalist. But then, since specialista ka, mas mahal. Kumbaga, let's look at it this way kapag dating sa mga doctors, di ba? For pediatrics or mga pedia, if you were to take your kid to a general doctor, mas mag-iisip ka if you want just a general doctor that we'll just have a general summary, or if you would want a specific doctor like a pedia para sa anak mo, para mag-check up sa anak mo. Okay? Of course, a lot of us would prefer yung mga specialista. Okay. And I see that somebody's commenting that you're having issues with the live. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten any other comments na may issue. It might be with your internet. So double check nyo na lang if it's with your internet or something sa signal. So just check. Okay. Now, a generalist will be cheaper, but they're also okay. And this is, like I mentioned earlier, this is where we generally start, especially when it comes to online freelancing. Now, for freelancers, yung specialist, of course, it pays better and it's generally harder to do. So mas difficult siya because you're focused on that specific thing and mas detalyado ang mga gagawin mo if you're being a specialist. Now, a generalist you'd get lesser pay, and of course it's easier to start. Now, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, and I'll just look kung meron mga questions. Let me see. Okay, so I don't see any questions anyway. You're welcome, Jang. First time, is it your first time to watch the webinar? Okay, all right. Okay, so moving along, since I haven't gotten any questions from the comments, if everything is clear, I'd like you to comment clear para at least I can continue. So go ahead and make a comment, type nyo lang clear so I can move on. I'll pause here for a minute just to check. Leanne, so far so good. Thank you. Okay. Yenny, how can we start at least generalist? And Sherry's asking what are sample of niche jobs. Okay. Yan. Thank you so much for commenting clear. Kila Joy, Abby, Zina. Just to answer the question of Cherry, what are sample of niche jobs? We will be having a slide later na pag-uusapan to. Although I'll give you an overview, a brief overview. Like, let's say, for example, I'm not sure if you've heard of social media marketing or digital marketing. Now, since malawak masyado yung social media marketing, there are specific niches also that fall under that big category. So, halimbawa, there will be somebody who will just be focusing on Instagram. This person will be known as an Instagram specialist. So, ibig sabihin, hindi sila gumagawa ng ibang type of job. Well, they can, but then they'd rather focus on Instagram lang. So, ibig sabihin, kaya nila padamihin yung followers ng client or ng business for just Instagram, and anything else regarding Instagram business for a client or a business. Yeah. So I hope that answers your question, Cherry. Let me know if it does. How can we start at least the generalist? Very good question, Yenny. This very same webinar, the 4-part session na gagawin natin, this will help you to start being a generalist. And aside from that, I'd like to encourage you, if you haven't already joined the Flip group, go ahead and join kasi meron tayong mga useful threads doon on how to get started with freelancing as well. And aside from that, if you are able to also go to our vabootcamp.ph website, view nyo, there's a lot of also free courses that Jason offers there. So pwede kayo mag-sign up for those free courses, and that will be your starting point. And when you're financially able to, also take paid courses, especially with the VA Bootcamp that we have. Ayun. So I hope that answers your question, Yenny. Let me know if it does sa comment. Let me see. Before I move on. So Jules mentioned what is niche. I'm not sure if you were able to watch the earlier slides, Jules, pero nabanggit ko to, a niche is a specific or a specialization. Let's see. Ali is asking, I wanted to know, can you be a specialist without experience in general jobs? Just wondering. Well, It's possible without let me give an example with, let's say, which will come in later din naman. Who's this? Ali. There's an example in the later slides. I'd like you to stick around, and I'll remind you about this question that you posted here. Pero yes, it's possible for just going straight into a niche, lalo na kapag meron kang prior experience with that specific job offline, pagpunta mo sa online. Okay. Cecil, niche sample, bookkeeping, yes. What else? Okay, Yenny, thank you po. Okay, all right. Thank you, Yenny. I hope that will be useful for you. And Mahar, thank you for putting the link here for the people to go to the free VA course. All right, so I'll stop there na and I'll go back sa ating slides. Okay, so which one do you want to be as a beginner? So pupunta ba tayo sa generalist or pupunta ba tayo sa specialist? So I think this is also related to a question that Ali asked earlier. Kung pwede pa tayo dumiretso sa pagiging specialist or kailangan ba mag-generalist tayo? My recommendation, journey from a generalist to a specialist. Lalo na kapag you're venturing into the online world. If it's something new for you, then you definitely want to begin sa basics or sa generalization or sa generalist. This is where you'd like to start para at least you'll have an idea kung how the online world works like. It's completely different kasi from the corporate world or the world that we know or came from. So, kailangan natin magka-idea. And having a bit of information scattered around, when you combine it together, magiging solid information siya for you to absorb. And then eventually, you will make an informed choice kung ano yung magiging specialization mo eventually. Okay. So, like here in the bullet point, learn the general basic skills. This may take like 1 to 3 months, depending also on your learning curve, kung mabilis kang matuto ng mga skills and all that. And number 2 would be get jobs in different general areas and experience them, generally 3 months. So, halimbawa, you feel like mag-start ka muna as a general VA or a general virtual assistant, then definitely go for that. Tapos gagawa ka ng mga admin work, tapos si client or yung business na pinagtatrabahuan mo has a bit of bookkeeping involved in it. So magbabalance ka ng mga numbers and all that. Disclaimer, I hate numbers. So, ayun, hindi ako nagve-venture sa numbers. What else? And then, let's say, si client, bigla na lang nagsabi na, can you make a graphic image or gagawa ka ng image para sa akin, para sa social media ko. So, you try your skill doon. And you'll never know because you might enjoy doing that or kung nasa creative side kayo. And then, siguro bigla na lang nagsabi din si client sa'yo one day na, can you write blogs? So, bigla na lang naging writer ka. So, nakatikim ka ng mga iba't ibang types of skills. Kumaga, parang mga iba't ibang potahe. So, but then, of course, eventually, down the line, magkakaroon ka ng favoritism sa isang potahe, right? So sa isang skill, you'll eventually feel more inclined sa isang skill na gusto mo. You'll be happy with that specific skill. You'll enjoy doing it. Maging masaya ka. And then eventually you'll be an expert in it because doon ka magfo-focus. And that's kind of like you narrowing down, magni-niche down ka na talaga towards that. So nag-gravitate ka towards just one specific thing. So I hope that's clear for you. Putahe talaga yung pinag-usapan natin dahil dinner time na for some people. So masaya ang mga kinakain ng mga tao. All right. So number 3 would be based on your experience, choose a skill to learn more about and specialize in. So maganda sa online world is because you're not limited to just learning one thing. Mas maganda if you continuously learn and you improve yourself. It's a continuous process to enhance yourself dito sa online world. And what else? Number 4 is become a master in the skill you choose. So, kung ano man yung favorite mo sa mga skills na pinagawa sa'yo or mga tasks na pinagawa sa'yo ng client, then go ahead and choose that. If that's become your favorite, if that's become your happy place, kumbaga, and choose that and make that into your niche. Okay, so here are the skills that we're going to be showing to you guys. Just as a general skills then, this is taught sa VA Bootcamp. So we always start our students general skills. And this is also what is taught then in the Flip community and also in the VAB student group. So we have like data entry, transcription, email and calendar management, office applications, internet research, social media and website management, e-commerce management. So e-commerce store management. So if you guys are familiar with these, then good. If you're not, pwede yung kunin yung word na ito and then search in Google para you'll have a bit more knowledge about ano tong e-commerce store management. What is this social media and website management? Ano tong mga bagay na to? I don't know what they are. So the best thing to do is to kunin nyo yung mga words na to and then search sa Google. What is it about? Para you have an idea. Okay, all right. And if you guys were able to get that or nag-screenshot kayo or nag-take down kayo ng notes, I'll be moving on to the next slide. So ito naman yung mga specialized niche skills. And I recall somebody was asking kung ano yung mga niche or ano yung mga skills. So we just covered yung mga general skills. Now we're going to be covering yung specialized or yung mga niche skills. So we have what we call search engine optimization, otherwise referred to as SEO. When I started out dito sa freelancing, wala akong kaalam-alam kung ano yung SEO. Now I know what it is all about. Web design, meron tayong mga ganyan, Facebook and Google Ads, email copywriting, blog writing, graphic design, illustration, programming, bookkeeping, katulad ng mention ng one of the people that was watching here. And also there's a lot more na mga specialized skills. Believe it or not, meron din yung mga MS Office na specialized skills, like specific lang na PowerPoint expert. Yan, it's a specific or a niche skill. Yan. Okay, and I will just stop here for now. Babalikan ko yung mga comments so that I can see if there's other comments or questions actually, para I'm able to address them here. Let's see. Okay. Ano po yung SMM lead generation? So from OLJPH. Okay. So that's a good question kasi you're asking about SMM. SMM basically stands for social media marketing or social media management. lead generation, the client is looking for leads, kumbaga parang businesses. I'm not sure kung aware or you have knowledge kung ano yung mga outbound marketing. 'Di ba pag tumatawag yung mga marketing people, or let's just say, let me give an example, yung sa mga malls, yung mga namimigay ng mga flyers for the condos. When they give out flyers to people and an interested passerby comes along, that's a person they would regard as a lead or leads. So yun yung mga tinatawag natin na leads generations. Naghahanap yung businesses leads for their business. So yung mga interested people with their business. What else? Can we do this online job while we are here in abroad? Yes, very much. I'd like the people that are, nakita ko yung mga students natin sa bootcamp na nandito, nanonood ng webinar. Please comment kung saan kayo and if you are freelancing at the same time so that Adet Gutierrez will also know na nasa ibang bansa kayo and you're doing this at the same time. In fact, there's also been quite a lot of students na nakauwi na sa Pinas because they felt that their freelancing careers have taken off and it's enough to sustain them to come back home and just work online na lang. Okay, let me see. So Glenna is asking, if you are working as an admin assistant at Corp World, is it so different as a VA in online jobs? I'm wondering what are the differences po. It's slightly different in a way na kasi virtual lahat. You speak to your client either via Skype or any other messaging platform. Online din yung mga management services, management databases nyo. So it's kind of different in so many levels, but then it also has similarities din naman. Okay? And I'll be moving on to our next slide. So, what if you're not a techie? Kahit hindi naman kayo techie, it's not something that should hinder you from beginning as a freelancer. A lot of people nga rin have become a successful freelancer kahit nag-umpisa sila na hindi sila techie. The bottom line here is that you're willing to learn and your determination, nandun yung determination nyo to learn. Okay? So don't panic kapag nasusunog na yung computer nyo. Another thing is that nandito kayo, right? You're in Facebook and the Philippines is kind of like a capital for Facebook din naman. So, the fact na kaya nyo mag-comment sa Facebook, nakaka-login kayo sa Facebook, you were able to create your own Facebook profile. Andun pa lang, I wouldn't call you as somebody who is not techie. Kasi you were able to do the basics. Alam nyo na yung basics. What you need to do is just take that a little bit further and learn more. Be able to research more. And andito nga si Mr. Google, very good friend natin yan, si Mr. Google and si Mrs. YouTube. So combine them together, very good ang magiging results. Let's see. Oh, napabalik ba ako? Wait, let me see. I think I went back. Okay. All right. Hang on, guys. Medyo naglalag. Okay, so going back to the general skills that you can offer. So again, that was data entry, transcription, email and calendar management, office applications, internet research, social media and website management, e-commerce store management. These things are actually taught sa vabootcamp.ph, and you can find them there sa ating website if you'd like to check it out. And next slide. Okay, punta na po kayo sa next slide. All right, now we're gonna be talking about portfolio. So, niisip ba natin kung ano yung portfolio? So, a portfolio is a sample of your work to prove that you have the skills to do the job. Right? So, walang kinalaman yung picture dito. But, let's just say, so the story behind this picture is that, let's just say you're a photographer and you're a wedding photographer and you'd like to build your portfolio. Kasi nag-start ka pa lang, right? Let's just say na this is something you want to pursue as a career and you don't have any samples of your work to prove to people, right? So what will you do? You take pictures of, let's say, meron kayong mga kaibigan na ikakasal. And included dito yung si mamang na ano. This person right here with the pot belly. Ang saya. All right. So anyway, going back. So let's just say you have friends that are getting married. You can probably offer your services to take pictures for them. Or pwede din kayo mag-stage ng kasal-kasalan, right? Just so that you can display yung work mo and you can show this sample to potential clients or potential people that will buy into your services na pwede nyong i-offer ito. Kaya ko mag-picture ng ganito, kaya ko mag-take ng dramatic effect for your wedding pictures. So ganun yung gagawin nyo. You'll be able to give them enough proof, enough samples na you're an effective wedding photographer. All right. And how do you build your own portfolio without experience? So like I mentioned earlier lang about the photographer, pwede nyong gawin yun. Picturean niyo yung mga weddings ng friends nyo. You can also stage a wedding, kunwaring wedding. If you're a web designer, so nagde-design ka ng website and you don't have a portfolio, then create websites for fake companies. So halimbawa, gumawa ka ng sariling website mo, honeyeduque.com or let's say juandelacruz.com, right? Gawa ka ng website mo and then this will serve as your portfolio where you can showcase your skills to potential clients or potential businesses na pwede kang gumawa and that you can show you can really do the job. What else? If you're a writer, write. Gawa ka ng mga sample articles. Make a blog, right? Just keep on writing and then those will serve as your portfolio for clients. And the great thing about this is that sa VA Bootcamp, we actually give our students assignments. And yung mga assignments na yon, they can be pwede nilang ilagay ito sa kanilang portfolios. So it's an additional edge para sa kanila. Kasi nakikita ng client, oy, may nagawa na siyang e-commerce. This person, this freelancer has knowledge in e-commerce, or this person has knowledge in creating Canva or images, social media images. So mga ganon. Kailangan lang talaga natin gumawa ng paraan na pakita natin na we can do the work. We just can't say na, I don't know how to do that. You can. You just need to show that you can to the potential clients and magbigay kayo ng sample work. If it's bookkeeping, do the bookkeeping for your home, for your household, right? Kasi especially bilang mommies, right? Mag-balance kayo ng mga finances nyo. And then this would serve as bookkeeping portfolio for you. Right. Any questions before I move on to the next slide? So going back to my comments section here, let me see. Um, Pwede sa bookkeeping, yes. Thank you very much kay Aran. Hi, Adette. I'm an OFW currently in South Korea. Thank you for replying to Adette. My full video po ba? Ace is asking. Yes, you can watch the replay. Replay is going to be available until April 11th, and I believe that will be 11:59 p.m. hanggang 11:59. Kawawa yung lalaki. Malaki ang tiyan. Yes, totoo yan, Annalisa. What else? If you are in accounting, what can you send as portfolio? I mentioned it, Kay, just now. Kung gusto mo gumawa ng accounting or bookkeeping for your household financials, go ahead. Or offer to do somebody else's bookkeeping or accounting para yun yung magiging portfolio mo. Pero paalam mo naman, baka mamaya pakita mo yung mga sensitive information sa portfolio mo. Yes, true. Abby Torno, give them examples of what you can do. Yes. Ang mahalaga kasi dito for the clients is they want to know ano yung pwede mong gawin para sa business nila. That's what they're more focused on. Kaya mo ba? Yes, show proof of your expertise. Right. Okay. Zina, lilista ko mga utang ko, lagay ko sa spreadsheet, dagdag sa portfolio. Yes, pwede. Pwede. Go lang, girl. Gawin mo yan. Okay. So how to get your first client even without experience? Where can I find online jobs? Is it really getting competitive online? How do I create a profile that stands out? Actually, ito yung mga topics that will be covered sa week 3 session or yung pangatlong session, which will be done by Coach Anna and Coach Isay next week. And I hope that you will be able to join next week para sa session na yun, para you'll be able to see these topics that will be covered. How do I create a profile that stands out? How do I write a cover letter? Common mistakes when writing a cover letter. So yun yung mga topics that will be covered next week. So if you are definitely serious about getting into your freelancing career, then please watch all 4 sessions para at least you'll have a general idea kung paano mo itatackle itong freelancing neto. All right. So, and let me see. So, I'll go back to reminding everyone, if you haven't already joined our Flip community or yung group namin sa Facebook, please go ahead and join this. So just look for Freelancers in the Philippines by Jason Dulay. And yan po yung cover picture namin. Go ahead and join that community. Read up. Once you've joined, please read up sa mga useful threads. Marami din pwede mong i-download doon sa loob ng community. Very useful PDFs na pwede mong gamitin for your freelancing career. Make use of the free information that we're providing there for you. Okay. And so, since this is only a 1-hour session and we only have 5 minutes remaining before we end our second session, I know nakakabitin, but we only have 1 hour, pero we'd like to let you know that we're discussing highlights of our weekly webinars. So kung gusto nyo ng yung step-by-step guided instructions, please go to our VA Bootcamp website and then go ahead and get immersed sa freelancing world namin or natin. Okay? And Also, I'd like to also point out for everyone, kung meron kayong nakitang value sa webinar na to, please share and spread the news that, especially sa mga taong kilala nyo na, lalo na sa mga OFWs na gusto nang umuwi, namimiss na nila yung pamilya nila, go ahead and share this webinar. They may want to get into freelancing para makauwi din sila sa Pinas, or people that want to earn extra on the sides, or make freelancing their sole career. Okay. I see a question, my attendance po. Yes, there's an attendance, and I will be giving the link. Hang on, let me just get the link. I will be giving the link in a bit. So just hang on, guys. I will just get the link for you. All right, yes, wait lang po for announcement ng link through Google Form. Yes, thank you, Maria. So the link will be given out to you, and each week, iba-iba yung attendance sheet namin. So paano namin malalaman na naka-attend kayo ng all 4 sessions? It's through this attendance sheet that we will be giving to you guys. And like I mentioned, iba-iba nga yung per week or per session attendance sheet para at least alam namin that you were able to attend, and you can also avail of the freelancing toolkit na ibibigay namin sa inyo for free with the certificate. Okay. Last week parang di ako nakapag-attendance. Paano po yun? Yes, don't worry, the link will be given to you guys. What other questions do we have here? Okay, right. Okay, so for those, just wait for the link na lang. We'll be giving it to you. So continuing on with the slide, we're almost at the end of our hour. So skills you need to learn, the community to support you in your journey, guides, questions answered, and more. This is what the Virtual Assistant Bootcamp is all about. If you're looking for a community or support system na kailangan mo sa freelancing journey mo, then this is the right home for you. Personally, I have been able to grow dito sa VA Bootcamp, and I've been very appreciative because yun nga, I've been able to grow from generalist to specialist nga, and everything that I've learned to freelancing has been attributed because of what I gained from the VA Bootcamp. Okay, so go to the vabootcamp.ph once again if you need a step-by-step course, and ito yung mga in-depth skills tutorials to get you hired. We mentioned this earlier. Meron din tayong complete package where it will get you a lot more courses doon. Kung gusto mong malaman pa or have additional skills and knowledge with regard to other specializations, katulad ng SEO, WordPress, email marketing, content writing, bookkeeping, yung advertising, yan. Okay. And also sign up for a PayPal account to get started being paid. A lot of the clients prefer PayPal, so kailangan meron kayong PayPal. So more freelancing platforms support several kinds of payment gateways, pero karamihan talaga is PayPal. And of course, there are also some that support the local funds transfer. Okay. Although for foreign clients, yun nga, PayPal. Okay, so go to paypal.com kung magsa-sign up na kayo. And here are just a couple of testimonials from our students. So this is Brian Luis Zenarosa and also another one of our social media specialists, si AJ Madrid. Okay. And okay. All right, and don't forget, guys, we're giving a certificate at the end of this 4-part session and the freelancing toolkit. And don't forget to sign the attendance sheet, which will be giving to you the link. Don't worry, I see people asking for the links now. We'll be giving that to you. Okay. All right. And thank you so much for attending this week 2 session series from the Fast Track to Freelancing. I'd like to wish you all a very good night. Thank you. So once again, salamat sa inyong oras. I wish you good dinners, syempre. Kakaroon tayo ng dinner time. So sa mga late dinners, katulad ko. And I'll see you guys. Thank you so much.